We hear it all the time, right? AI is going to change everything. But there's this nagging question. Who actually gets to cash in on this revolution? There's a very real fear that this incredible technology will just make the biggest companies even bigger, leaving small and medium businesses in the dust. But what if there's another way? Today, we're going to dive into how AI can be democratized, really leveling the playing field for everyone. So, here's our roadmap for today. First, we're going to unpack what we call the AI divide, why smaller businesses are really at risk. Then we'll look at a mission to close that gap. After that, we'll take a peek inside the data factory to see how raw data gets turned into powerful AI fuel. We'll explore the toolkit you can use, and finally, wrap up with how you can start this transformation for your own business. All right, let's get right into it. Section 1, the AI divide. This is really the heart of the problem we're tackling. In this new age of AI, can the small businesses that are the backbone of our communities, can they really keep up? And that leads to this question, the one that probably keeps a lot of entrepreneurs up at night. Is all this powerful AI tech just going to be a playground for the corporate giants, making the gap between them and everyone else even wider? This chart really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the Fortune 500s. We're talking massive budgets, access to unbelievable amounts of data, huge in-house teams, the whole shebang. And on the other side, you've got the SMEs, small and medium enterprises, or pymes as they're called in Latin America. They're working with limited resources, smaller sets of data, and lean teams that need solutions that are practical and deliver value right now. That gap, that's the AI divide. But what if it doesn't have to be that way? What if there was someone whose whole purpose was to bridge that divide? Well, that brings us to Section 2, a mission to empower. We're going to look at a company, GenAI, that has literally built its entire business around championing the little guy. Let's just let their mission statement sink in for a second. It gets right to the heart of it, empowering entrepreneurs with accessible AI. See, the goal isn't just cool tech. It's about building up economic resilience and making local businesses more competitive. The words that jump out to me are accessible and communities. This is all about making sure this power isn't just locked away in some corporate skyscraper. And they build this mission on 3 really solid pillars. First up, digital inclusion. It's simple, just making sure small businesses don't get left on the sidelines. Second is local innovation. This is about building AI that actually understands the unique needs of local markets. And finally, economic growth. Using all this tech to make these businesses sharper, more efficient, and to help boost the entire regional economy. So that all sounds great, but how do they actually pull it off? That's where we go into Section 3, inside the data factory. Seriously, think of this like the engine room. This is where messy, raw, everyday data gets transformed into a company's most valuable asset. We're talking high-grade, AI-ready fuel. It's a pretty slick 3-stage process, kind of like an assembly line for intelligence. It all starts with data refinement, taking that raw, messy information and just cleaning it all up. Next, they create custom prompts, which are basically specialized instructions for the AI. And then comes the magic, the LLM tuning. This is where they fine-tune the AI models so they actually speak your industry's language. It's not generic, it's tailored. Of course, anytime you're talking about business data, the big elephant in the room is security, right? And here, it's absolutely not an afterthought. The entire system is built with security and privacy at its core. It's baked right in, not just bolted on at the end. And this isn't just a vague promise. Let's look at the actual controls. They have PII scrubbing to automatically remove sensitive personal information. All the data is sourced ethically, with total transparency. They've got filters to screen out toxic or biased content to protect your brand. And the whole thing is aligned with major compliance frameworks like GDPR. Bottom line, your data is safe, and so is your reputation. Okay, so we've covered the problem and the process. Now for the fun part. Section 4, your AI-powered toolkit. Let's look at the actual tools you can put in your hands to go out there and compete. At the heart of it all is a technology called Cortex AI. Now, don't think of this like a general chatbot you might play around with. Think of it as a specialist, a PhD in your industry. It's an enterprise-grade AI system that's been trained to deliver, as they say, genius-level capabilities for specific business tasks, from simple automation to really deep strategic analysis. And this powerful Cortex AI engine fuels a whole arsenal of solutions, so you can pick what's right for you.
If you just need clean, AI-ready data, you can get that directly as a service. If you're looking for tools to help with marketing or productivity, there's a whole suite of web apps. Need to automate things? You can deploy intelligent AI agents. And if you've got a really unique problem, they do custom development too.
So what can these AI agents actually do for you? Well, just imagine this. An AI sales agent that's qualifying leads and scheduling meetings for you 24/7, or an agent that generates smart financial reports while you're sleeping, or maybe one that can read through hundreds of pages of documents and pull out the critical info for you automatically. This isn't science fiction. This is practical automation that you can use right now.
And true to their mission of accessibility, the pricing is super transparent and designed for businesses that are actually growing. Whether you're just getting your feet wet with the starter plan or you're ready to really scale up, there's a clear on-ramp. You don't need a Fortune 500 budget to get in the game.
Which brings us to our last section. It's time to start your AI transformation. We've talked about the why and the how. Now let's talk about what comes next for your business, because this journey can seriously start today. And they make it really easy to get the ball rolling. There are a few different ways in. You can ask for a demo to see Cortex AI do its thing, or book a consultation to talk strategy. If all you need is that high-quality data, you can purchase custom datasets directly. Or you can just reach out to talk about a totally custom project. And I absolutely love this part. It's not some faceless corporation or a generic contact us form. You can reach out directly to the founder, Rob Kuchar. That tells you everything you need to know about how dedicated they are to helping businesses like yours. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Forget about those huge, complicated AI projects for a minute. Just think about your business right now. What's that one repetitive, time-consuming task you have to do every single week? What if you could automate that starting tomorrow? Because that is where the real AI revolution begins. Not in a massive corporate boardroom, but right there in your own workflow.